God. We are elderly parents in the sense that our parents, our children have children now. So the fact is that we could easily relate, okay, even at this stage and even at this age, but could easily relate as to what is happening around the house, and the symptoms possibly are the same irrespective of where you are. And fantastic, she's really on a real life case study, and she has interacted with so many of these people, and she knows exactly what could be the symptoms, what could be the causes, and what could be the remedies. I'm glad that she was able to speak to all of you. Thank you, Dr. Chakravarti, for your time, and I'm sure people will take back a few messages and a few learnings from what Dr. Chakravarti and the other panel of speakers have had to convey this morning. So we have had a fantastic first session, which was basically, as I said, fantastic. People are too good. So it was listen and learn, and definitely we listened and we learned a lot. Fantastic, and this is to thank all the speakers who are there on the panel. And of course, I want to thank also our president, who also gave a fantastic opening and set the tone. As true to our tradition, as a gratitude and our, I would say, our appreciation for all the panel of speakers who are here, we'd like to present them with a small memento so they can remember you and us in the future. Thank you very much. It's now we deserve a break. They always say that you need a breather, you need a biological break, and you need to, a lot of people who want to have water, want to have some refreshments. So we'll break now, and I'll request all of you to come back in 15 minutes. Is that reasonable? Okay, so in possibly your time, let's come back at 15 minutes. And see, according to my watch, it's around about 11:40. Let's try to be before 12 o'clock. Okay? 12 बजे से पहले आ जाइए.
Which are giving presentation here. The team leader of the presentation team, please come to the stage. Each school. Adamas are they presenting? No, Adamas only 5. Asia International, Asia International. Haryana, yeah. Heritage team. Sandnandlal team, please team leader come here. And St. Teresa here.
Sovik. Are you To all of you, we are here to start the second session of IITeration 2018. This is the fourth IITeration. It's a splendid series, as you must have seen already, and we are coming back here year after year. The idea is to exchange and help young budding students, the future generations, to imbibe some wisdom that we, the people of IIT, might be able to spread to you. But without spending much time, let me quickly explain what we have in store for you just now. In the next hour or hour and a half, we will be doing less and you will be doing more. You as in all the uniformed people sitting from the third row onwards. We have 5 schools presenting their notion of what the topic means to them. And the topic is social media and how it's going to impact Gen X. So it's presentations from Gen X, but we want to keep it really tight. So you'll get only 6 to 7 minutes to present your case. And there will be 3 eminent judges. You have heard the eminent judges in the morning. They will be here and they will be judging you on various parameters like your preparation. It's not so important what content you present, but they will be seeing whether you have prepared well or not. They will be also seeing how relevant you are. आप कितने relevant हो, ये देखेंगे. They will be seeing the presentation itself, how you present, and finally the overall impact. These are the 4 parameters on which you will be judged. Let me, without any ado, call the 3 eminent judges over to the stage. Dr. Sujata Ray. Oh, you didn't know? I'm just following what is here on the table.
The second part of the rumors from Facebook. So, I'm not a doctor, by the way. Hello, everyone.
Huh? Aniruddha Roy, no prefixes. We're playing it safe now. And the third, we can add the prefix, of course, because we heard her just now, Dr. S. Chakraborty. As they come up, let me explain to you that we have 5 participating teams here. You have 6 to 7 minutes to really present your case. And there can be a grace of a minute or two, but if you go beyond that, then marks will be deducted. So don't be overzealous and keep loving what you're presenting. It's very important to keep to time here. We will start first with St. Teresa's School and Ifra, that's your name, come. Ifra is going to lead her team. Is everyone ready? Are you ready with your presentation? Do you need anything? Do you need the lights to be dimmed, or do you want to watch everyone? Okay. So we got to listen to what these teams have to present first. As soon as their presentation ends, if there is anything specific which you want to bring up, do bring it to my notice. A raise of hands from anyone. And of course, for the next 1.5 hours, I will kind of moderate this, which means I'm going to be the captain. There's only, captain here means who controls the mic. It's just as simple as that. Like in the game of cricket, the captain controls the ball, decides who's going to bowl when. In the same way, the ball is the mic here, and that means all of us. At any point of time, if there are questions which you want to bring up, raise your hand. If I feel that the question we can accept, we will accept it within this. In any case, at the end of the 5 presentations, we have an open house where we will actually, in any case, accept questions, where you are supposed to ask questions. And then we have panel here, I am standing here, we have other distinguished people from IIT who are here. Anyone who wants to answer any question that comes up might also want to raise your hands, and I'll kind of try to see how we will navigate through that. So without wasting any more time, let's welcome St. Teresa's School, Ifra and her team.
Hello everyone present here. I am Ifra Murtaza from St. Teresa's Secondary School, and I would like to introduce my fellow teammates, Shardia Sarkar, Angelina Bernard and Ritika Rumta. These are our team members, and Shardia will be starting the presentation now.
Good afternoon, respected judges and everyone present here. Today, we, the students of St. Teresa Secondary School, are here to throw some light on the topic using social media to express your skills and capabilities. So what is social media? Social media are the websites and applications which enable users all over the world to create contents, to share them, to express their talents, and to participate in social networking. It is such a platform that enables each and every person to get recognition by promoting their capabilities. Now we have here why people share information on social media. Of course, the first and the foremost reason is to promote themselves, to promote their talents. Along with it, we have to support a cause or issues, to pass valuable information, to build image and demonstrate what they are and what they stand for, to participate and feel involved in things going around in the world. Of course, we don't need to promote ourselves by going from one place to another and shouting out on mics that we are talented in this thing or that thing. That is a complete no-no. Instead, we can use social media. We can take the help of social media because it is a faster and a very effective measure in which we can promote ourselves.
Social media is really very popular among Gen X. According to some researchers, it is found that an individual checks his or her account 17 times a day, and 64% of population of India uses social media. It is a platform that allows an individual to connect to the world without actually being physically present. There is no age hindrance. One can use social media to promote himself, and it does not mean that the people of their age group will be within their reach.
Expressing skills and capabilities can be easier for the Gen X, as social media is cost effective. It is cheaper than traditional advertising, as one does not have to go from place to place and does not need to have financial sponsors to increase their audience. Some social networking sites which actually help people express their talents are YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and many other provides an access to people all around the world. One such known person is Justin Bieber. He is a very well-known Canadian singer and songwriter, and he came under spotlight after a talent manager discovered his YouTube videos from covering songs in 2008. Now, Bieber is a recipient of many awards and is known worldwide. Many other people like him are Vidya Vox, Bhuvan Bam, Karan Gill, and many other people.
Social media is also a help to all the introverts out there. Social media that has come up, such as Wattpad, allows all the people good at writing to pen down, or in this case, type down their writing skills and express their thoughts, their capabilities and their creativities, and get themselves an identity. Now let's have a look at these paintings. On looking at these, how many of us would actually put a face to it, or try to think of the painters who did them, who made them? No, we only just look at the paintings. These paintings have been made by my fellow mates, Angelina and Ritika. Now, wouldn't it be nicer if the audience got to know who the painters were, and what could be a more effective and an easier measure than social media for them to get themselves known? Or for the next slide for that matter. These are origami flowers. These are all handmade by me. Now, only being good at it, or decorating my own little room or making cards for Teachers' Day is going to do me no good. So why shouldn't I use my capability and express myself through the world? So I have my own account, official account on Instagram over here, by the handle Inspire You Creations. Over there, this is handled by me and 2 more people. And we over here sell handmade gifts and novelties to people. And this certainly gives me much more income than I could request my parents for pocket money. So my parents are definitely not going to mind this use of social media. Like Mr. Animesh Goswami also had said earlier, like for the monetary benefits of social media, I am certainly going to have this use for social media. Now social media is such an effective, cost-effective and a medium that we have as a blessing. Gen X, it is a blessing for Gen X. We can reach people on a larger scale, more easily and without any problems. So I think social media is really a blessing for us. Thank you.
Nice and tight. It's just about 6 minutes. Do we have anything to interject right now on what they have said? Anyone feels an urge to say something? Otherwise, we'll move right next to who's going to come next? Sant Nandalal? Do we have Sant Nandalal ready? You have a question there? Yeah, you can speak from there.
So my question is, she said that we can upload pictures and everything on social media and that will give us recognition. But these pictures can be easily copied by other handles. There will be 4 people saying that I made this picture.
Okay.
How will she prove that it is her picture? Okay, she can see that first date is her.
Okay, we got it. The problem, and what's your name please? Aditya says that there is a problem. You might say that this picture is something that I have created, but who knows whether you have created? Who knows that you have actually created that origami flower or whatever? Have you not? There's so much to copy out there.
If you are really good at this on the social uses and the internet uses, you would also, it'll be easy for you to get the dates for when the picture was uploaded, and also I'll be uploading it on my own handle. So especially when if it's on my own handle, the dates are given, nowadays the dates are given when it was uploaded. So you can easily see was the second, the person who's claiming that it's his picture, is his post first or my post has been first.
Okay, we'll not get into the actual nitty-gritty, but what comes out from this small interaction for all of us, including the wiser and older people here, as well as all of you young people, what comes out from this small interaction is that there is an issue, that there are issues. It's not just as simple as we think. When you were presenting it, it seemed it was very simple, that we could upload this and make some money, etc. But what comes out is that there are intricacies to this. It's not just as simple because someone can come and say, no, it's my picture, you have uploaded, etc. And then you have to prove. So all these have to be taken into account. It's not as simple as we think. And that got demonstrated just now from this interaction, right? Do we get that? I mean, we could have had a fight here right now, based on what she says. Again, she says, no, that is not so. Right? That's possible. So what comes out is that there is more to it than what is apparent. Are we ready with the next school? Anyone else has any points? Okay. If you're ready with the next school, just let me know. Next school are you? And which school is this? Sant Mandala. And what's your question, please?
So it may so happen that she shows a picture of a prettiest flower she made through the origami stuff, and the moment I get a delivery, it may be a toned up sheets come. It may so happen.
Okay, that's another one. Yeah. Have you experienced anything like this, or you have a response?
Actually, I have had this kind of incident, but that is definitely not our fault. It's the people, the courier people. We try to give it in the safest packs, but we cannot just be very sure of it, what happens while it is being carried to the person.
So clearly two issues come up. What's your name, please?
Malti.
Two issues come up here once again. We're saying that it's not as simple as it seems, because you have ordered something. If you went to the store in the good old ages, if you went to the store and picked something up, you knew what you were picking up. The whole experience was there, right? What you're talking about is that when you make the decision here, the full experience is not there for you. You don't know what will actually come to your hand. When you met your boyfriend or whoever in real life, you had a full experience. But here, as we said, it was only a picture, and when you actually went on the date and actually met and actually did all that, it became different. You didn't know who. So it's as much to do with the origami flower as Dr. Chakraborty was mentioning. When you are meeting strangers, just looking at a picture, you don't know. So it could be a simple problem if it's just a flower. It could be a huge life problem if you're trying to choose your soulmate or someone, etc. So these kind of problems, I think what it refers to here, what we found is image versus reality. There is always illusion and always reality, and it has got nothing to do with social media. This has always been there all along from the beginning of time, that there is image and there is reality. It's only that social media is a new technology that has enhanced this confusion between what is real and what is illusion. And it has become possible for more and more people to create these illusions more easily, right? So you have to be careful about these things. Again, what comes up from this interaction is the importance of the fact that there is more to it than what meets the eye. Are we ready with Sant Nandalal? Are you leading the show? What's your name?
Souvik Roy.
Souvik Roy. And your teammates are here?
Yeah. Good afternoon to all. First of all, I want to introduce my teammates. First of all, Shefali Chaudhary, Priya Sharma, Sarthak Srivastava and Smriti Agarwal. So, today we will be giving a presentation on the topic social media versus real life activities and communication. So, I will ask
said, we have mic control is the captain. Captain, sir. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I will hand over the mic to Shefali and Priya. They will continue after you.
We are living in a world where we are connected with thousands of miles away. We are living in a world where memories can be everlasting. But we are also living in a world where internet is prioritized over normal human interactions, and here we may forget to eat or sleep, but we never forget to update our Facebook status. Good morning everyone, honorable judges, teachers from the different schools, and all my dear brothers and sisters.
Today, we, the students of Sant Nanda Shmiti Vidya Mandir, Kharshila, Jharkhand, are here to throw some light on the topic social media versus real-life activities and communication.
So, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word social media? Well, definitely it is something present on the screen, right? Something like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and the list goes on and on.
Definitely, these things come to your mind. Now, let us have a typical definition of social media, which are computer-mediated technologies that facilitate the creation and sharing of information and ideas worldwide.
If we talk about the real-life activities, it can be simply defined as the activities performed in the real world, or we can say the activities performed out of the virtual world.
Now, we will have an actual comparison between real-life activities and social media. Now, we will have two pictures on the screen. In the first picture, we can see that there is a football game played by the people on the football ground, which keeps them fit and healthy and is also not harmless for them. And whereas in the second picture, we see that the same game is controlled by the players in the gadget screen.
Similarly, in the next picture also, we can see that in the first one, people are having conversation between them and common talks in which they are talking face to face, in which exchange of expression is taking place. But on the other hand, as we can see, their texted group chats, all these things are only going on, in which information may exchange but change of expression doesn't take place.
Social media have